This video is sponsored by Phoenix Feather. Use code LIFE5 to get 5% off of your next purchase. Phoenix Feather, more than a store. What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to check out a Quest for Eldorado Golden Temples. This is a new version. Unfortunately, I don't have the old version to show you the differences, but I'm gonna tell you there is some novelties in here. And so in the first game you were searching for the lost city, for Eldorado, and now you found it and now you are exploring it in this one. Basically they are pretty much the same game, but you are doing a little bit of different things in this one. So let me show you. First of all, rules explain you everything how the game plays. Or in this game now you also have coins that will help you buy cards on the market, do different things. You can spend these coins and stuff like that, and represent one coin. As you can see, these are explained over here. And so yeah, you can also spend those coins to move on the space with the coins, all the different map layouts, or just create your own. And it tells you how to combine this with the base game, because this is a standalone game, but you can combine it with the Quest for Eldorado, and this explains you all the expansions and how they work, and how you can integrate them into the game. And this is all the extras that you get in this game. So you get these palisades that stop you from moving in one direction. So as you can see, you can't move like this, but you can move from the palisades, but you can move in one way, not the other way. And also these Eldo spaces have some extra coins on them, stuff like that, so they added those, and they explain all the cards and everything on the back. So as like in the game of Quest for Eldorado, you get a starting tile, you get these hexes that you are going to move over and on and around. As you can see, there's like torch spaces now, because you are kind of in the city, sort of. And you get all the the same thing as with the normal game. You get the boards, and this is for the market, and you get the coins and the hat. You get all the meeples, everything's pretty much the same. And these are the three cities that you are trying to find. These are the three gems that you are trying to find in the city, because now you don't have one single goal, just to run from point A to point B. You have to run from point A to point B, and then C, then D, then back to A, and whoever gets those gems first is the winner. And those gems are really nicely done. Those are these gems, really nice gems. And you get a bunch of cards in here, lots of them in different languages, so I just keep them separated. But I'm going to show you the ones that are in English, because that's the only language I understand, besides my creation language. Why it doesn't want to? Okay, so yeah, okay, like this. So yeah, these are the cards that you start with. Now we have the torch as the new symbol, and these are your starting cards. Let's move on from these to show you. Come on, oh my god. Okay, so there's this explorer hat that tells you to take 3 gold coins, and instead of buying a card from the market board, you may buy any one card from above the market board. But you also get these coins, and these coins have W's. As I said, you can use them to move onto the coin spaces, like these spaces, for example, that have coins on them, or you can use them to buy cards, because the cards have costs in coins. And you also get 3 of each cards, same as in Quest for Eldorado. Once the rules are, if you played Quest for Eldorado, this is a slight variation of those rules, so the games are pretty much the same. So you have a smuggler tutor that gives you those torch torch symbols, and move your piece up to 2 times onto an adjacent orange torch space. So it doesn't matter how many torches it requires, you can just move onto the torch space. And yeah, there's all kinds of different cards in here, like in the base game, some that gives you like a lot of things, but they also have like these curses on them, stuff like that, so you can buy them in a certain way. and gatherers outfit, different guys, tracker, same. I think this one it's called a little bit different in the base game, but it does the same thing. It moves your pieces up to 2 spaces on an adjacent space with a single symbol, but this one requires you to have a single symbol. So yeah, stuff like that. And there's also these cards that gives you a lot of movement, like this Jeep, but they are just one-time use, and then you have to discard them, stuff like that. And yeah, basically those are the cards, and these are the Palisades that I was talking about, that they threw in as something new and different. So as you can see, let's say for example this one, so you can move out from them, but since those spikes are pointing over there, you can't move from this side over here, and you can put them on a board however you want. You can create your own scenarios, and basically that's Quest for El Dorado, Golden Temples. As I said, it's pretty much the same game as Quest for El Dorado, but with the little twist, with those coins, with those Palisades. They added some extra stuff, and I really like that they integrated it with the base game, so you can play like a big adventure. You can first try and go and find the city of El Dorado, and then continue into the city and explore the city, collect the gems, and then get out. So you can play one big game of Quest for El Dorado. We haven't done that yet, but I'm hoping that sometime we are going to be able to sit in a club some Friday and just play it. I think that is really fun. So yeah, it's pretty much the same game. As I said, if you played Quest for El Dorado, you know everything. Unfortunately, I don't have the old version to compare the tokens, maps, components, everything like I usually do with these games. But I mean, the artwork is pretty much different like in the normal game, this Vincent Dutre artwork, and the cards are bigger. They are standard. They are not like those smaller ones that came in the Ravensburger or Cosmos version of the game. So yeah, Golden Temples, really fun game. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I love Quest for El Dorado. This is just sort of a little bit of different Quest for El Dorado, and that thing that you can integrate in one big story is really awesome. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spending all your time with me. Check out Quest for El Dorado, either base version or this one. Both great games. As I said, this is a standalone version, but you can integrate it with the normal Quest for El Dorado. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching, for subscribing, for spending all your precious time with me, for all your likes, comments, everything, for supporting me on Patreon. Please do consider supporting me on Patreon. It helps this channel grows a lot. And yeah, that is that. Until next time. Pozdrav.